Greetings, peace, 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 Israel. So, this is yeah, Israel. What now? A lecture. And I am nobody but your sister and a woman child to the Most High. And today's lecture is titled Attending Class. What are you wearing? Your clothes. The clothes you wear, okay? So, to get right into it, let's go. You cannot attend service any kind of way. You may the first 2 or 3 times, but after that, changes needs to be made. I'm not going into pants versus skirts and dresses for women and girls. What I want to address is what you do and don't wear. Many of us are just getting by, unable to afford what you want to wear. Life happens, and we decide what we spend our cash on. Big and small purchases. We need to make dressing modestly a priority. The purpose is not to cause thy brother and sister to lust after you, not to sin looking at you, especially on the Sabbath day. You're going to have to make sacrifices and get your Sabbath attire corrected. The Sabbath is not a fashion show, but it's also not the club, a bar, the beach, or your job, nor the playground. I say playground because we wear jeans and sweats and stuff we could wear jeans and sweats to a playground. Okay? At least dress like you're going on an interview. Come dressed for the Most High in a humble manner. The weekly Sabbath is a holy high day too. Look it up in Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1 through 3. Come dressed for the banquet. We don't know if his coming will be on the Sabbath. We pray not because it's the day of rest. And we're instructed to pray that it be not on the Sabbath day of his coming. Okay? So, have at it. Get into those skirts and dresses. And when I'm talking about, we make the choices for the purchases, big and small, that we make. How many television subscriptions do you have? How many television subscriptions are you ascribed to on a monthly basis? How many of those subscriptions are you actually sitting down to watch? I'm going to tell you like this. If I was paying for a monthly subscription, it would be to one program, because you can't watch 2 and 3, 4 or 5 to 6 different subscription programs. And then most times, some of them not even getting watched. And that's just an example of financially getting modest apparel, because we can cry about not being what we don't have, but we're not thinking about all that we spending our cash on monthly. How much do you spend on them new hairdos? That's a whole wardrobe by itself for your hair alone. And that's separate from the actual hairdo and hairstylist being paid. It's a shame. It's a crying shame. And I say that because, excuse my anger, but it's righteous anger. Don't cause your brothers and sisters to sin or to lust after you. Find yourself modest apparel, whether you go buy 2 or 3 dresses from the or skirts and pair up a shirt that you got at home already. Whether you go to the Goodwill, wash those clothes, wash those items. How many outfits do you think you need per Sabbath? Until you are able, you can at least have 2 to 3 and wear every other Sabbath. Ain't nobody paying attention to you like that. A woman can only attend service 3 times a month, depending on if it's a long month. Get your attire together. Stop financially crying about you don't have no money for no dresses, because the Goodwills go on the days where they have half off days. Okay? Well, the color coded days where you can purchase items that have the color ticket. You can get that a certain amount of discounted. And if you are the elderly, use those discounts. Take advantage of those discounts, because I've come across a woman that's like, she didn't have, but guess what they do have? You got your nails done, your toes done, you dripping with jewelry across your neck, but you don't want to go get no skirt or no dress to wear on the Sabbath day. You need to get rid of those excuses and find yourself beginning to dress appropriate on the Sabbath day. When it comes to the week, throughout the week, pray to the Father. He will make a way when you don't see a way or how to. But I'm pointing out to you, check where you spending your dollars and how you spending your dollars. Are you sitting at home being able to watch all the cable you want to, having cable along with subscriptions? Guess what? The Devil's Playground has a lot of free subscriptions. Tubi, you don't need no subscription to watch Tubi. There are free apps out here that you can watch some that you ain't really paying attention to, unless it's a show you're really into. What I used to do is I would subscribe to like Hulu. And once I was done with the television programs that I was watching, I would actually call and shut them down. And you know what would happen? After some time, about maybe 6 months to a year or so, they will send you an email and send you a discount or another free month to be able to watch their subscription channel again. Hulu, I know, and Netflix does it. I've watched Hulu and Netflix for free because once I've watched everything, it's like it's the same thing. And you give it a break. Stop with all these subscriptions unnecessarily. For real. And stop crying, because there's a lot of free stuff in the devil's playground that you could be watching instead of having a paid subscription. And you can even get discounts after so long of taking a break from watching these subscriptions. So look into that. Now, on a personal note, as for pants and skirts and dresses, I have 2 pairs of pants. 1 jeans I wear under my dress or skirt to protect my legs from flying debris when I'm outside doing and 1 pair of sweatpants I wear under my dress or skirt, and also for around the house and outdoor. And car maintenance coverage. This meaning that I have these and I will wear them under my skirts and dresses to protect my legs. If I'm mowing the lawn, it's to help to protect from debris, because I got hit with a rock and you don't know how fast them rocks will hit and smack your leg. It hurts. It hurts. Okay? It doesn't feel good. And so you will notice though, but it is to protect my legs, or when I'm working outside and doing yard work, or if I was cleaning and maintaining my car and crawling all over there getting stuff cleaned out. But I don't go out publicly no more wearing pants. And if I did, you will never know, because they'll be under my leggings. Why? Because I have to wear layers, because I can't afford for the cold air to hit these ankles, because I'll be on the floor. Because my legs get unstable and I won't have no upper body support. So whether you wear pants or not, put a skirt over it. Don't nobody want to see your tail. Don't nobody want to see your derriere. Look, your milkshake, is for your spouse only. It's not for everybody, and it shouldn't be to draw attention to yourselves, especially as women and young ladies. Don't do it. Okay? So I wear it for maintenance coverage and cleaning, and even, like I said, outdoor yard work. And then if I was to wear them out, you wouldn't know, because I would have stockings over my pants. Sometimes I would have shorts, leggings, and stockings, and sometimes sweatpants. You wouldn't know unless you look at my ankles and see how scrumbled up it may be. But I try to even that out. But no, my sisters, my brothers, no sweatpants, no sweatpants. Why? Don't nobody want to see your front bulge. No sweatpants. It's not the gym. It's not the gym. Be modest. Okay? Yep. So make the effort. The time is near, but not just yet. Some other things must come to pass. So, again, this is So Ya Israel, What Now? A lecture. Put them dollars where they belong. Oh, wait. I also want to say, I point out interview clothes. because you're not going to go on to a job interview looking any kind of way. So why come into the Most High's place looking any kind of way? So until you can get your wardrobe together, at least come to service in interview attire. Look appropriate. Look appropriate. And yeah, not the club, the bar, the beach. Yeah, look appropriate. The least you can do is come in and looking like a lady. And also the way women and men were recognized, which is by the door signs when it comes to bathrooms. What does the signs look like? You got the male, and then you got the female with a dress and skirt on to know the difference. And that's how life was before the 1900s when they started introducing pants into the lives of women. If you go back and you watch old westerns or old movies, especially westerns, you will see the way that a woman disguised herself is when she put on a pair of pants. Okay? Is when she put on a pair of pants, because women did not wear pants. Women wore dresses and skirts. And so you don't want to just not cause your brothers to sin, but you want to be pleasing to the Most High. Okay? So dress appropriate. No more financial excuses, especially if you got all types of TV subscriptions, because that alone, them $12.99, that's two, maybe 3 dresses by itself from the Goodwill. And then you go to the beauty supply store, you get you some head coverings and cover your heads. And I do mean especially the crown of your head. Oh, mercy, please. Don't tempt the Father by having hair coming out of the crown of your hair, thinking to look cute. You're not coming to service to look cute again, because it's not a fashion show. Delegate where you're putting your dollars. Girls belong in skirts and dresses, period. We have to come out of these mental conditions of man. These man-made thoughts, these man-made presented images come from out of her. And put on them scriptures to walk the walk, to be able to talk the talk. Okay? So that's that. That'll be it for real. But for real, do not attend the Sabbath with stretch pants on, where you can see all your curves. No, that's a no. That's a no. Stop coming to Sabbath with stretch pants on. That's around the house attire. Don't nobody need to see your curves or bulges. Delegate your life. Financial situation, Israel. You've been warned. Shalom. Shalom.